Here's a quick one for you. This is a figure from Gen 13. Her name is Fairchild, real name Caitlin Fairchild. This is a Wizard mail-in figure from 1998, so a little bit after Gen 13 was getting kind of not as popular anymore. So this was a comic from Wildstorm, and it was pretty big when it came out. Kind of an interesting fact is that originally it was going to be called Generation 13, but because it was too similar to Generation X, which was Marvel's kind of new teenage superhero team, Wildstorm had to change that to Gen 13. It actually used to be, I have to kind of look into that, because this is Wildstorm. It was Image, I'm pretty sure, and now, I don't know. Anyway, and here it says it's copyright Aegis Entertainment. Not totally sure, but it was a very 90s line, you know, with the sexy babes. Obviously, she's very, you know, wearing like skimpy clothing, and there's a guy named Grunge. He was cool and had like a tattoo and stuff. So very 90s. I remember being really into it when I was, I don't know, probably 12, so around like 95 or so. And they had an issue 1, I think it was like for a new series maybe, or maybe it was a premiere series, I'm not sure. And they had 13 different covers. And so one, there was Grunge. He kind of looked like the Amazing Spider-Man #1. Not Amazing Spider-Man, but the Spider-Man #1 by Todd McFarlane. There was like a Brady Bunch one. I don't know. There are all kinds of different ones. And the one I really liked, there was a blank white one. And that was that was way before that was a thing. And I remember I saved up some money and bought that at Comic Book World in Florence. I don't know, I probably spent like $30 on it or more, but now it's not really worth anything. I don't think I own it anymore. But so yeah, so Fairchild, she's a gifted but lonely college student recruited by a government agency secretly developing superhumans. It says the Gen Factor experiments activated Fairchild's superpowers, transforming her into an extremely strong, well-built 6'4" woman. After escaping the program, she teamed up with the other ones and became the leader of the Gen 13 team. So she's 6'4", 300 pounds. That's pretty intense. And so that looks like a who would have done that artwork? It kind of looks Todd McFarlane, but probably, I don't know. What was the guy's name who did this? J. Scott Campbell. He did that. Yeah, here we go. So Fairchild, created by Jim Lee, Brendan Chole, J. Scott Campbell, art by J. Scott Campbell, Alex Garner, sculpted by Stephen West. Yeah, so this was like a, you know, very kind of, you know, when Spawn was big and all that kind of stuff, you had Gen 13, and I guess it's still around, but I don't really know anything about it. So, but yeah, just a quick one. I got this for $1, so I couldn't really pass it up. I don't think I'm gonna keep it. It's kind of weird and I don't know, very disproportionate. And she doesn't hold her gun very well, but yeah, the Wizard mail-ins were pretty cool. I remember, I think I still have my Daredevil, yellow Daredevil. Actually, it was Toy Fair. You know, so you'd mail in and get stuff, and this was one, and somehow ended up in Cincinnati, Ohio for $1 at a toy show. So thanks for watching the Wizard mail-in Gen 13 Fairchild from 1998.